with Adam Levine rejoining the voice coaches for the season, currently airing on the 2025 TV schedule. Many fans are upset that fellow OG Blake Shelton isn't back to trade barbs with him. The Cowboy may have turned his chair for the last time, but it would seem his mentoring days are far from over. Season 9 contestant Emily Ann Roberts opened up about just how much her former coach has done, and continues to do, for her career, and I am blown away. Blake Shelton has famously continued to help the artists from The Voice long after the cameras stopped rolling, as pointed out by Kelly Clarkson in his final season, and Emily Ann Roberts can certainly attest to that. The country singer was just 16 when she finished in second place to Jordan Smith in 2015, and she told Us Weekly Shelton hit the ground running after the final. She said, "Blake has been absolutely incredible from the get-go. I'll never forget when I got off The Voice, he was calling me, saying, 'So-and-so wants to meet with you. And I got this buddy that wants to work with you.' He would call me out of the blue and make connections and check on me. He has just been such a great mentor." That is amazing how much effort Blake Shelton puts into artists he sees potential in, and she's not the only one. Several Team Blake alumni have said they kept in touch with the God's country singer and played at his bar Ole Red, including Season 21's Lena Scott, who had a sweet run-in with Shelton. For Emily Ann Roberts, meeting the country superstar really has been life-changing, and 10 years later, she's as close as ever to her former coach. In fact, last year Blake Shelton invited her to open for him, and she played on his Friends and Heroes tour this year too. She said watching him interact with the audience and make everyone feel like part of the experience is one of the biggest things she's learned from him. "It's been an invaluable lesson," she said. "He is giving me this opportunity to go out on the road with him and share my music with his fans. And that is something that you can't even put a price tag on. The opportunity to stand in front of an audience that size and share your music with them is just invaluable. But also to be able to stand at front of house while he plays every single night and learn from him is better than any college or training you could ever have. Because you're learning from a pro who has done this for more years than I've probably been alive, almost, and done it so well." Blake Shelton, the country music superstar and longtime coach on The Voice, has built a reputation not just for his wit, charm, and impressive coaching skills, but also for his deep care and commitment to the contestants on the show. Over the years, viewers have watched him transform from the funny, sarcastic mentor to one of the most respected figures in the industry, someone whose support for his team extends far beyond the show's competition. While Blake has been known to help contestants long after they leave The Voice, one particular instance has left fans, and myself, utterly blown away by just how far he's gone to help one artist. On the surface, The Voice is a singing competition. Contestants battle it out in blind auditions, knockout rounds, and live performances to claim the ultimate prize. But for Blake Shelton, the true goal has always been to invest in the future of his team. Throughout his tenure as a coach, he's often emphasized that The Voice is not just about winning a trophy, but about launching long-term careers. His deep desire to help artists grow and succeed beyond the show's spotlight has become one of the cornerstones of his legacy. But no one could have predicted just how much he would go to bat for one artist in particular, an up-and-comer who had what it took but needed that extra push. The beginning of an unlikely partnership. It all started a few seasons ago when a relatively unknown artist named Jordan Davis joined Blake's team. Jordan, who came from a humble background in the country music scene, wasn't an instant standout in the way some other contestants might be. His style was unique, a fresh blend of traditional country with a modern twist, and his voice had the kind of warmth that you couldn't help but root for. When he entered The Voice and performed his audition, Blake immediately saw something special in him. "Not all country artists are made the same," Blake had said during one of the early episodes, "but Jordan has that raw talent, and I'm all about helping artists who want to take risks and push boundaries." But what Blake saw in Jordan was not just the potential to win the show. It was his undeniable passion and drive to make it in the music industry. While other coaches focused on the immediate goal of the competition, Blake took a longer view, recognizing that the contest was only a small part of what could be a long and rewarding career. Jordan's decision to join Blake's team marked the beginning of a journey that would shape both of their careers in ways no one expected. Beyond The Voice, Blake's commitment to Jordan. It wasn't long after The Voice wrapped that Jordan began to experience the true power of Blake's mentorship. Blake was not content with simply having his team members perform on the live shows and calling it a day. No, for Blake, it was about seeing his contestants through to the other side, helping them navigate the rough waters of the music industry. And when Jordan faced an obstacle after the show, Blake didn't just offer encouragement from a distance. He went above and beyond to help him break through. After his time on The Voice, Jordan's career was in full swing, but there were still the inevitable challenges of finding his place in Nashville's competitive music scene. Blake, having been through it all himself, knew that the transition from a reality TV star to a real-world artist could be tricky. The music industry is notoriously tough, and many former contestants struggle to maintain the momentum they gained from the show. But Blake wasn't going to let that happen to Jordan. When Jordan's debut single, Buy Dirt, started to take off on the country charts, Blake did something extraordinary. He didn't just sit back and enjoy the success from a distance. Instead, he personally reached out to key figures in the music business to make sure Jordan's next steps were as smooth as possible. Blake pulled strings, made calls, and even met with record labels to ensure Jordan was in the right hands. But that wasn't all. Blake took Jordan on tour as an opening act, not as a gesture of charity, but because he genuinely believed in his talent. "I'm not taking him out there because he's my contestant," Blake said in an interview. "I'm taking him out because Jordan deserves it. He's one of the most genuine and hard-working guys I've met in this industry." The power of Blake's influence. Blake's willingness to go to such lengths for Jordan was a testament to his belief in the artist's talent and potential. In an industry where connections and endorsements are often the key to success, Blake's influence proved invaluable to Jordan. Blake didn't just offer advice, he opened doors. He wasn't merely a coach who helped his artist navigate the challenges of the show. He became a mentor, a friend, and a guide for the next phase of Jordan's career. One of the standout moments in their partnership came when Jordan was preparing for a major album release. It's no secret that the pressure of a debut album can be overwhelming for many artists. The weight of expectations, both from fans and the music industry itself, can cause even the most seasoned professionals to buckle. But Blake's support helped Jordan navigate these challenges with confidence. Whether it was giving advice on which songs to include or simply offering words of encouragement during late-night studio sessions, Blake's unwavering support was instrumental in the creation of Jordan's critically acclaimed album. But Blake's commitment went beyond career advice and professional development. He also became a personal support system for Jordan, especially during difficult times. When Jordan faced some personal struggles, Blake was right there, offering comfort, wisdom, and the kind of guidance that only someone who has been through it all can give. Jordan has spoken openly about how Blake was a mentor in the truest sense of the word. Someone who not only taught him how to succeed in the business, but also how to handle the pressures of fame and personal growth. Blake Shelton's legacy. More than just a coach. Blake Shelton has long been known for his generosity and larger-than-life personality. On The Voice, we see a coach who is deeply committed to the success of his contestants. And with Jordan Davis, he has taken that commitment to a level that goes far beyond the confines of the competition. This is the side of Blake that fans rarely get to see, the side that goes to great lengths, often behind the scenes, to help his artists thrive. Blake's influence on Jordan's career has been nothing short of life-changing. The level of care and dedication he has shown is a rare thing in the entertainment industry. where many artists find themselves abandoned once the cameras stop rolling. But for Blake, it's not just about the show or the trophy. It's about investing in people, nurturing talent, and using his position of power to help others succeed in a world that can often be unforgiving. Jordan Davis is just one example of how Blake's impact extends far beyond the spotlight of The Voice. He has quietly and selflessly mentored numerous artists, giving them the tools they need to succeed, while also providing a steady hand when times get tough. While Blake's career has undoubtedly been a resounding success, it's clear that one of his greatest legacies will be the lives and careers he has shaped and changed along the way. As we watch Blake Shelton continue to inspire and mentor young talent on The Voice, it's impossible to ignore the profound difference he's making in the lives of the contestants who are lucky enough to be under his wing. For Jordan Davis and others like him, Blake's unwavering commitment to their success has been the difference between just another reality TV contestant and a rising country music star. And for that, we can all agree, Blake Shelton is more than just a coach. He's a true champion of talent, and his legacy will be defined by the countless artists he has helped, long after the spotlight fades.